morning. I am Chic. Welcome to my channel, Chic Speaks. I am coming to you today, this beautiful morning, with a 20-minute intense all-standing belly fat, body fat workout. So if you want to rid that fat, in particular the belly, this is the workout for you. So come on in, join me. Welcome. Please like, share, and subscribe as you join me in this workout. It's gonna be a good one. I'm feeling motivated. I'm feeling good about life. I hope everyone around the world is safe. I know Florida just went through a ringer last night, but I hope in all everyone's safe and everyone can work together to rebuild. That's what it's all about. So it's nothing to it but what to do it. Let today just be a new day, a new start, to do something different, to show up bigger, greater, better. Welcome. Come on in, hit that like button. We have a great 20-minute intense workout. We're burning that fat, belly fat, whatever kind of fat you got going on. We're gonna burn it, so come on in. Let's get started. Join me if you're able to. Come on in. So this is going to be an intense fat burner, in particular belly fat. So if you are interested in burning belly fat, which I know a lot of you are, join me in this workout. If you are unable to at this time, definitely be a part of the replay gang, because this will be the workout to get you right. So it's going to be a step up from my last workout as far as the intensity, but it's nothing too deep. It's just a faster workout. Nothing to it but to do it right. We all about results over here. Good morning. We are moving today. It's a beautiful day. Happy Thursday. Happy day before Friday. Come on in, hit the like button. Let me know where you're at. Are you safe? Are you in Florida? Do you have loved ones in Florida? Have you checked on your people? Good morning. Welcome. Like, share, and subscribe. Good morning, good morning. Is that you, Rhoda? Good morning. Whew. Good morning. Please like, share, and subscribe. We're doing a 20-minute intense fat burner workout. Heavy focus on the stomach. So if you're interested in burning that belly fat, these are great exercises for that. I feel like working today. Join in if you can. If not, be a part of the replay gang. Definitely give this workout a try. It will definitely get you right. It will get you right. If you want to get right, do these exercises. If you want to rid that belly fat, do these exercises. Yes, I'm talking to you. This is what you do. People ask, Sheik, how do you do it? Well, this is what I do. This is how I look this way at 43. I will be 44 this month on October 25th. It's my birthday month, Scorpio season. Well, at that time, it'll be Scorpio season. It's still Libra season right now. But this is what I do to stay fit. This is what I do, among a few other things. child. This is it. Ain't nothing to it but to do it. You got to do it. This is the only way to get these results. You got to put the work in, right? Put the work in with me. So these exercises are targeting the lower abs. So if you have that pouch, these exercises are great for that. But as you see, we're working the entire body. But if you really want to emphasize and get this right, these exercises are great for that. And I know that for women, that's an area that a lot of women really want to focus on and want to get right, the midsection. So I get it. Many women like myself are mothers, have birthed children, and we have that reminder in our abs, really in all parts of our body. I still have the reminder. My body isn't exactly the way it was before I became a mother. My weight, my size is the same, but there's things that I can tell about my body that are different post having children prior, versus pre-motherhood. And it's okay. It's okay. You do what you can. We work hard to present the best versions of ourselves, and that's what it's about. You do what you can. Take it a day at a time. You just do what you can. And with consistency, eventually you'll see the results. The results will come. You just have to keep it up and be consistent. Got to be consistent. That's the key. That's the main thing. Being consistent. Consistency meaning being committed to working out a certain number of weeks for a certain length of time. I feel like 4 days, 20 minutes is a great frequency time and training time. At least to start out. So just try something, start somewhere. That's what I just want to motivate you to do. Just to start someplace. I just want you to start. Why not today? Just start. I want to encourage you to move. Get the heart rate up. That's how you burn fat. You got to get the heart rate up. You got to sweat. Squeeze in the core. Twist the waist. Welcome, welcome, good morning. How are you all? Are you safe? Anyone in Florida? Have you checked on your loved ones today? I hope everyone's doing well. I feel like the storm wasn't as bad as it was projected to be, which is a good thing. As far as with lives, things can be replaced, but we can't replace people. Reach for the stars. Who's reaching for the stars with me? Operation Get Right. I just got off of a 1-week vacation with no exercising. Ciao. So this is what it looks like to work to get back in the groove of things. Caught a little cold while I was on vacation. So today I have the most energy I've had in a good week. Whew, I'm sweating, y'all. I am working. This is an intense ab fat burner. It's actually a total body workout, but heavy on the abs. So if you're interested in really focusing on that abdominal area, this is the exercises you want to do. Squeeze that core in. Engage the core. Anytime you're exercising, you want to engage the core. Squeeze. It's giving you that added enhancement to the workout. Welcome, welcome. Please like, share, and subscribe. My name is Chic. I come on live and show you what it is that I do to stay in shape. And if you're interested in improving your overall health, mind, body, and soul, definitely follow me. I talk a lot about mental health as well. But when you see me do these live workouts, it's heavy focus on the body. So nothing to it but to do it, right? So it's just about moving. You just keep moving. Do what you can. If you can't do all the exercises, that's fine. You do what you can. You do what you can. I just want to encourage you to move. You just got to keep moving. Come on in, get on up, get to moving. This is what you do. Do what you can. You can't exercise like this. Go for a walk. When I'm not doing these types of exercises, I go for walks. I typically walk minimum 3 to 4 miles at once when I'm intentionally going for a walk for the purpose of exercise. The longer the better, but minimum 3 miles. At minimum, I like to walk 3 miles. Walking is a great way to lose weight. It's a total body workout. These exercises is great for toning, you know, for the definition and things. But walking is great for just melting the fat. So I've lost a lot of weight just from walking. During the pandemic, I just walked a lot. What else was there to do? So I ended up walking off like 20 pounds, all walking. So don't sleep on walking. We're just kind of like running in place. Imagine doing this workout 4 days a week, y'all. That was 20 minutes. That was 20 minutes, y'all. I was doing the work. It don't feel like it was that long because I work out minimum 15, 20 minutes. I can do longer, but I know a lot of you, you're just starting. So, child, y'all like, listen, Chic. Baby steps, baby steps. So I typically do 15 to 20 minutes, but I do have videos where I work out longer on this channel. But start where you can, 15, 20 minutes minimum a day. It doesn't have to be as intense as this one, because this one was pretty intense. Maybe that's why I felt like it kind of went faster, because, child, I was on. but it was great. It was awesome. Definitely give it a try. If you got to slow it down, pause, listen. I know what it's like. You watching, you like, listen, hold up, chick. I got to catch my breath. You do that. Do whatever you need to do. Do whatever you need to do to get through the workout. So that's the beauty of the internet. You can pause, because I've had times where I've watched people and I'm like, wait, hold on. Let me hit this pause right here. So you can do that. It's just about getting through it. And I assure you, the more you do it, the better you'll be at it. The faster you'll be able to get through it. Hey, Sue, say, hey, Chic, not able to work out. Nonetheless, watch and support. And thank you. Hey, Queen Rhoda. Rhoda's in the house. Angela, hey, she said, hey, Chic, everyone. We're still experiencing some Hurricane Milton aftermath here in Sebastian, Florida. Have a blessed day, everyone. Okay. Blessings to you. Take care of yourself and loved ones, Angela. Prayers and blessings to you. Rhoda said, smash that like or double tap the screen to subscribe. Thank you for that. Susan said, just do it. Just do it. Nothing to it but what to do it. Hello, Serena. Hello. Rhoda says, send love to the host. Thank you all. Thank you. Good morning, Virtuous Woman. Good morning. Hey, Rand. Hello. Yes, you all. So I just did a 20-minute intense standing workout. I don't know if you all familiar with the YouTuber fitness. She has a lot of big fitness following, Grow with Joe. So it was like one of her workout videos that I just did. I may retitle the video, maybe put her name in there. But it was her workout. She has a lot of great workout videos. And Joe be on some other stuff. Most times Joe be going at it. So I've done a few of her stuff, but not a whole lot. So today I'm like, shit, I'm ready. I felt motivated to come out here and just give a lot of energy and put a lot into a workout. Like I said, I'm coming off of being sick, doctoring up a cold. I got sick when I was on my cruise, 7-day cruise. So I'm feeling good about life. So I came out here and did a more intense workout. So I have different types of workouts. So depending on where you are in your fitness journey, if you're a beginner, I have beginner friendly workouts. I have these type of more intense workouts. I have Pilates workouts, chair workouts, child. I got all kind of workouts. So check out my content on my workout videos. It'll say, you know, what it is in the title, the length of time, the type of workout. So I do workout videos on this channel. Plus I do long form review content as well on the popular YouTube channel, Queen of Kings. So judging by the title and probably the thumbnail, you'll be able to tell which is which. All my fitness videos are pictures of myself in fitness attire such as this. So it'll be easy to tell like which videos are my fitness videos if you're wanting to check out those. But yes, this is what I do. This is what I do to stay fit. Like I said, I was on a week cruise. So because of that, I wasn't doing my normal routine with exercising like this or even doing those long intentional walks. So, but the thing about it is because of my lifestyle, the lifestyle that I do have, even though for a week I wasn't on my routine as far as my physical activity or my eating, when I came back home, my body still kind of went back to doing what it normally knows to do, as far as how I hold on to fat or digest food, things like that. So literally, like my body went back into more of like the snapback mode. I went back to my normal eating habits, which is typically 1 to 2 meals a day. I don't normally eat breakfast. On vacation, I ate breakfast. As I said, usually I only eat breakfast on vacation because I'm up super early and child, that's what people are doing, eating. So I ate breakfast. A lot of times I didn't eat lunch, so I would have dinner. So I still was on a 2 meal a day type schedule. It's just I was eating breakfast and dinner versus lunch and or dinner. So that still worked for me. But nonetheless, I came back and I just got back into my normal routine, which is to do some type of physical activity such as walking or exercising. This exercise I just did, if you were here, was probably the most intense exercise I've done since I've been back from vacation because I wasn't feeling well, so I didn't have the energy. But today I woke up with the energy of I got time today, so I felt like, doing a more intense workout. So that's what you saw me do. People always ask about my diet. I don't diet. I eat whatever I want to eat. It's just about eating in moderation. So I just don't eat a lot of anything. Everything is just about heavy portion control. Like I don't eat a lot of anything. So I eat what I want, but small amounts. And that works for me. So portion control. As I mentioned, I don't eat breakfast. So if you're familiar with intermittent fasting, I go several hours in between meals. So I can easily go 16 plus hours in between meals, coming off of, say, the night before and then eating my first meal late in the afternoon the next day. So that's a lot of hours that I've gone without eating. I've been doing that for years before I even knew intermittent fasting was a thing. It was just how I naturally ate. And come to find out, y'all, it's a whole thing. It's called intermittent fasting. So that is what I do. I definitely feel like it's contributed to me maintaining a smaller frame for the most part of most of my life because of just how I eat. I suggest you research it. Maybe it's something you may want to try or may not, but research it. Maybe talk to your doctor or medical physician about it. But it's worked for me for many, many years. So I definitely say it's worth exploring just to see if it's something you can consider. Again, it's called intermittent fasting. And you're basically, say, going 16 hours without food, and then you're eating maybe within an 8-hour window, whatever that 8-hour window is that you choose during that 24-hour period. It's just that you're just eating in that window. So some people within that window just go ham and eat up all kinds of stuff, whatever. I don't do that. I just eat within that window. But there are some people, I've seen men online where they'll just eat a whole lot of calories. But a lot of times during that day, they were burning a lot of calories. They were working out, things like that. So if you're not doing that during your 16 hours, no, I don't recommend during the 8-hour, just go ham. But during the 8 hours, definitely, just, eat and enjoy the things that you do like. But always just be mindful of your portions. Your body will become accustomed to smaller portions. On the boat, there was most nights I would go to bed feeling not so well because I would overeat during the day because I'm on vacation and I'm just eating more than I normally do. And my body was feeling it because it's like, wait a minute, what are you doing? You normally don't eat that much. So I didn't always feel good. But like I said, once I got home, went back to normal. So I'm back to eating how I normally eat. So sometimes it's like that. You fall off, you do things that you ordinarily don't do. But it's just about, getting back into the routine and doing what you're supposed to do to get those results that you want to get. So that's what it comes down to, gaining an understanding of what it takes to get those results that you want. A lot of times we don't know. We ain't got the answer. I don't always have the answers, but it's everyone's responsibility to take the time out to research to get those answers. So to sit in there, well, I don't know, that's not acceptable. You have to take the initiative to go and seek the answers. So if you need help with losing weight, you don't know where to start, reach out to someone who you feel may be able to give you some type of guidance That may not be someone personally in your life that you can just go up to and talk to or even call on the phone. There's this thing on the internet. Get on the internet. Go to Google, go to YouTube. There's always somebody out there like myself that's speaking the language of centered around what it is you're seeking answers for. I promise you, there is someone out there who got some type of answers for you. My channel is one place, and there's a plethora of other channels or places on the internet where you can go to learn how to lose weight, learn healthier ways of eating. I am not a nutritionist. Like I said, y'all, I eat whatever I want. It's just in moderation. Some of you all may be like, listen, yeah, I probably need to just remove some things altogether. That may be the case. Some people need to just go cold turkey and just completely just remove the carbs, the sugars, whatever that is, the soda. So everyone is on their own individual personal journey. So I come out here to talk to you about my journey, my experiences, what has worked for me, in hopes that maybe the things that I say maybe can resonate with you, or you may be apt to maybe give it a try. But these are the things that have been tried and tested by myself and what works for me. That's the only thing that really I can speak on. I can't speak on anything else. So I like to put that out there. I also like to suggest that you speak with your, when it comes to your physical fitness, health, nutrition, speak to, specialists in those areas, whether it be like your primary physician, a trainer, a nutritionist, about your personal goals. What goals do you have? Take those questions you have to someone who you feel like that you have access to that can give you some answers. That's what it's about. You got to get the answers. The time of just sitting in I just don't like this. I don't like how I look. That's done. Like, what is that doing for you? It's doing nothing for your soul. It's just making you miserable. So I want to encourage for you to take that feeling, that emotion that you have about what it is that you don't like, and put it into doing something about it. You see, there's so many, things that we can sit and just think about and ponder on, is like what we're not happy about. But not enough of us take the time to put in the work to do something in regards to like making a change. And I want you to change your mindset and be focused on making the changing what it is that you don't like. I like to say, I truly believe when you look good, you feel good. A lot of times, just when we see changes in our bodies, it starts to impact, how we feel about ourselves. And a lot of women, over the years that I talk to, their bodies change in a way that they're not happy about, and it's impacted how they feel like internally about themselves, how they view the world, just doom and gloom. So I want to motivate you to get up, try to do, put the work in to try to make some changes about your body. So therefore you can start, or changes to your body. So therefore you can start feeling better about yourself, feeling better about life, feeling inspired, feeling motivated, because it's nothing like putting in hard work and seeing the fruits of your efforts, of your labor. Child, you'll see it. If you put in the work, you'll start to see the changes. I like to call this over here the ab chasers, because many of us have never seen our abs or haven't seen them in a very long time. And it's just about seeing the change, seeing that positive change in your body, a change that you just didn't see a month ago, So putting in that work, the intent is for you to be motivated to want to continue to do it more and more and more, because you're seeing wow, I'm seeing the changes. I did this for 2 weeks and I already see, the change in my little waistline. I see a little definition, my pants a little looser in the waist. I'm telling you, with consistency, it's not going to take that much long. It's not going to take really long for you to start to see some type of change. You will see some change, whether it be in your clothes, with how they're fitting on you, whether if you're using a tape measure and you're taking your measurements, whether you're getting on the scale and looking at the numbers, you're looking in the mirror, looking at your face, like you're going to see the changes. I challenge you for a good 2 weeks, consistently work out for 4 days for 20 minutes, adjust your food intake, up your water. Got to drink your water. Up your water intake. Water is great for mental clarity. It's like the fuel to the body, the energy. You need to have your water. So work out 4 days a week, 20 minutes. Increase your water intake. cut back on your portions, tweak some things with how you eat. I typically eat half of my food on a plate. So if I have a meal, now when I was on vacation, child, that's why I was sick. I was actually eating like all my food at like a dinner time. And I don't ever do that. As I always say, I half my portions. So my body, like my stomach, is accustomed to smaller portions of food. So if I eat more than that, you know, I'll really feel full and just not well. So that's what happened to me when I was on vacation. So, but the normal me, I only eat half of my food. So that's what my body is accustomed to. So I don't count calories, but I portion out my food. So of course, basic math, if you're halving or, you know, cutting portions out of your food, whether it be a half or thirds, you're cutting calories, right? So you're turning one plate of food into 2 or 3 meals. That is what I do in my normal everyday life. That is what I do. I rarely eat like all of anything in front of me at one time. So that's how I manage calories. And like I said, it also helps me to maintain a certain size because I'm not taking in a lot of food. Plus, you see me, you know, I'm very active. I'm either walking. I do have videos where I'm out walking. Those videos a lot of time be titled Walk and Talk, or it'll say something centered around walking. But usually on those walks, I'm exercising, but also talking about reviewing content for the popular YouTube channel, Queen of Kings. But I'm walking, so it's just kind of me getting my exercise in, plus also the content in regards to reviewing of the that YouTube channel that I review. But so I'm always doing something. The moral of the story is Chic is always doing something. I'm always looking for opportunities where I can move, where I can walk, and I want you to do that as well. You live busy lives. Your children have activities. While they're doing their activities, find opportunities or places where you can go and walk, and maybe walk in circles or do laps. Usually there's going to be some place where you can get up and move around and not just be sitting down the entire time, whether it's an hour or more, however long your child's activity is. Just look for those opportunities. Be creative, because sometimes that's the only time you got to really get it in. So if it's important to you, you will find the time, whether it's getting up a little bit earlier or going to bed a little bit later, you're going to find the time to fit in some type of physical activity. Fit it in. No more excuses, because excuses, only thing you get from excuses is more excuses. It doesn't get you the results. So if you're ready to get the results, put the excuses to the side. Some of you might be interested in joining gyms. You might want to join some little fancy gym, whatever it's going to take to motivate you to get to moving. I'm not about that gym life. I have been there when I was in my 20s. I've been, active, physically active, working out, doing things for nearly 20 years. So in my 20s, it was about the gym life. I was having babies. I would work out in the gym. Once I got in my 30s, I was done being in the gym, and I was more interested in being outside with nature. And that's where my love for going for long walks in the park came about. So I like to be outside. That's my preferred, place of exercise, is to be outside walking. But when the weather does not permit for me to be doing all of that, working out in the home, like what I just did, if you were here to see me work out, I'll do that. So that's what it's about. It's just doing something. It's not exactly about the location or even exactly what you're doing. It's just moving. It's just about moving, So that's what I want to show you on this channel, just the different ways that you can move your body and get results. But the root of it is just consistency, really. Because as you all saw, the exercises that I do on here, they're nothing deep. Like, child, they be real simple. It's the repetition. It's the repetition and just, the form. As I say, anytime when we're doing things and we're engaging the abs, like, we want to make sure you squeeze the core in. You're squeezing because it's giving that added, the contraction, it's in, what word am I looking for? It's enhancing the experience when you're squeezing in. Would that hurt? Someone called it vacuum exercises. Like, sometimes even, I used to do this years ago after I would have my babies and getting back right. I think it was called a vacuum. So like, just from standing, go, lean forward, and you just kind of hold it in. I think they call them it's like a suction. Think of a vacuum, a suction. You just lean forward and just hold You're not even holding your breath. You're just squeezing and just kind of holding this in. Give it a try. Just kind of hunch over and squeeze. It's like an equivalent of like a sit-up. So do that. I used to do that a lot when I was in my 20s, like I said, after, because I had all my babies in my 20s. My children are 19, 16, and 14. So after I had my babies, I would kind of do that to work to kind of, tighten this back up. So you can practice doing that, and you can really do that randomly anywhere. Like even if you're at work, in the office, just in the bathroom, in the stall, just stop and just lean forward, just kind of hunch your back and just squeeze. And I'm still breathing. You see I'm talking. You're just squeezing. You hold it and just hold for like 20-second increments. Just hold, squeeze, and you release. So I think they were called vacuums. So I used to do that a lot back in the day. I don't do it anymore, but that's just something else, another hack, for, if you want to work this area and you're standing and you're just not in a situation to be able to kind of do full outright exercises or drop and do some sit-ups. That's a quick one that you can do, and no one will probably even take notice that you're doing it. So, but give that a try. It's little things. Also, squatting, 25 squats in the morning, 25 squats in the evening. That's also a great way to get some type of exercises in. So when I'm not on my journey of like consistently exercising every day, I'll just drop and do 25 squats. 25 squats in the morning, I will do that. And then in the evening before bed, I will do that again. So that's a total of 50 squats. So if nothing else, I got 50 squats in for the day. So give that a try. That can be your segue into a fitness routine where you start out by doing squats. Next thing you know, child, you got about 5, 6 other exercises you do, and you got your little routine. So if you cannot start out with 25, do what you can. If it's 10, 5, 15, again, they're just basic squats. Basic squats. Remember, when you squat, bring up, squeeze in that core. You want to try to enhance, squeeze, glutes, whatever. Just squeeze, child. Just squeeze to enhance the workout experience. So that's what you want to do. But it's the consistency. Everything's going to come down to the consistency before you'll start to really see the results. So you have to give it a try, because once you start seeing the results, guess what? Other people are going to see them as well. So just put your head down, I like to say, and just work. Don't even be focused on the results. Put your head down and just go to work. The rest will come. I assure you, the rest will come. Just put your head down and go to work. Many of us, we live busy lives. We're just showing up for any and everybody except for ourselves. How many of us can relate to that, where you just everything for everybody, and then you kind of just put yourself on the back burner, and now the things that you've wanted to do, you ain't done none of that. You had your goals, like you ain't even started because you worried about helping everybody else meet their goals. Your children, your partners, your parents. I understand. So that's why if you can get a good just 20 minutes to yourself, if you ain't even got 20 minutes, okay, give me 15. 15 minutes just dedicated for just something that you can do for yourself. That's a start. Are you worthy of at least 15 minutes? Hey, bless up. She says, hello, everyone. 15 minutes. Just do something for yourself, because we are so busy doing something for everyone else. And so often we neglect ourselves. And guess what? When we neglect ourselves, it shows up in our bodies. I saw a lot of that on the cruise ship. When I was on the ship, I would say 90% of the women that I saw were overweight or obese, just had just obvious weight issues. It just, and that was across all different cultural groups. Not even, of course, the black women, we lead in them high numbers of, being overweight and obese, but there was, everybody, every cultural group, ethnicity represented on the ship. And amongst all the groups, I saw a lot of people who had just large amounts of weight on them. And it's just very disheartening, because it's just lowering your life expectancy. So it just motivates me to want to come out here and talk my talk and show you all what it is that I do, in hopes that whoever's supposed to get this message gets it, because I'm no different from anyone else. I just put in the work. And that's what I just want to show you, what it looks like when you just care about yourself and have the desire to want to just set some time aside for yourself and pour into yourself, because we don't do that enough. Many of us do not do that far enough, and that is an entire problem. And that impacts our mental health, because to me, when I see someone who physically does not look good, when they have all that excess weight on them, I can't help but to wonder what their mentals is like, because a lot of times when people have a lot of weight and just have really let themselves go, their mental health is not intact. And everything starts in the mental. We have to have mental clarity. We have to be good mentally before we can take notice and have these desires to want to improve what we see in the physical. That's how, like, everything works. Everything starts in the mental before it shows up in, like, the 3D, into things that you can touch and see. It starts in the mental. So this channel is heavy on just mental health, just making sure you're good, mind, body, and soul. So work on the mind, get to a place where you're mentally good. Water is a great way to help you to get there. A lot of times people just feel these different emotions. They don't feel good. They feel down and out, feel depressed. You could actually be dehydrated. I've learned that a lot of times people who aren't mentally feeling, right, they're dehydrated. So stop and drink some water. Also, exercise. If you wake up feeling tired, just low energy, drink your water and exercise. Even if it's like, oh, I don't have the energy to exercise, that's when you need to exercise, because that is what's going to give you the energy, you see? So it's the mindset. You have to change how you view things. Everything starts in the mind. Mind over matter. Everything starts in the mind. For me, I know I can't control aging. I can't control the clock of time like anyone else. But what I do have control over is how I look and how I feel as I go through life. So I put in my mind, hey, I want to feel a certain way. I want to feel good. I want to feel energized. I want to look good. I want to look youthful. It's many people think I look very youthful. I look young. Like, child, that is intentional, child. That is intentional. That's the assignment. That is the assignment. I want to look youthful because for me, exercising and maintaining a healthy weight, for me, I feel like it has me to maintain a more youthful look. So I like, the more youthful look. So when I'm bigger, to me, I feel like I look older. When I'm smaller, I look younger. So, and have you all ever seen people who lose a lot of weight and you'll notice like they look like younger? It's like, wow, you look so much younger. You look youthful. And that is a thing. And I think that comes from, because typically when we're in our younger years, we are smaller. And a lot of times with age is associated with weight. Weight and age kind of go hand in hand. So as people start to lose weight, it's almost like, oh, okay, now they're starting to look like their younger selves. I don't know. It makes sense to me in my mind. So for me, when I'm at a smaller size, I feel like I look more youthful to me. And then I always get, people comment on how I look, and they're surprised when they learn that I'm 43 years old. So yes, I am 43 years old. Child in college, second year in college, 2 high schoolers. So I'm no spring chicken. I am a 40-plus-year-old woman nearing mid-40s, y'all. I'm about to be 44 years old. I am nearing mid-40s. Can you believe it? But I do recognize that from a physical standpoint, I do not look like most people, my peers. I understand that. I do understand that my body is more in line of like the younger, youthful, probably early 20s teenagers. But child, even in that age group, those bodies, their bodies is, people just aren't really taking care of themselves like that as far as with their bodies. But my body does look more in line with the younger, the teenager, the early 20s. But it's intentional though. It's intentional. I work at it. It ain't no Beyonce, I woke up like this. No, your girl be working. I had my season of I woke up like this, but that's been gone for probably about 8 years now. Your girl has to work. I have to work to look like this. I have to work to look like this. So I encourage you all to work to look the way you desire to look as well. Because when you look good, you feel good, child. It go hand in hand. I don't like I got to get summer ready. I got to get vacation ready. Why not be ready at all times? I like to say I'm always date ready. Somebody can say, hey, Sheik, you ready to go here Friday? Bet. At anything, if anything, I may want to go shopping or something to get an outfit. But as far as trying to get my body together for vacation mode, date mode, or whatever, I'm always ready. So I want to encourage you all to always be ready as well. Like, why can't you be fall ready for your fall clothes, your winter clothes? Like, it doesn't have to always be just about, the summer and having the body, the skin showing. Be ready year round. Why not be ready year round? What they say, the late Nipsey Hussle say, when you stay ready, you ain't got to get ready. So that's how I live my life. I try to stay ready. I stay ready, y'all. This is what it looks like to stay ready. You too can stay ready. Just follow along with me. Make sure you hit that like button. You like, share, subscribe. Hello, Laura. He says hi. I was the 19th like. Thanks for your encouragement. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you always for supporting, Laura. Hope you're doing well. But yes, get ready. Be encouraged. Be motivated. Get motivated. Sometimes you don't have someone to go through the... Laura, yes, Laura, stay ready. Sometimes you don't have anyone to go through the journey with you, and that's fine. Because how many times we've said, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that, but I ain't got nobody to do it with. And then it turns in days, months, or days turns to weeks, weeks turns to months, months turns to years. And guess what? You never do it because you were like, well, I didn't have anybody to do it with. So it never gets done. So listen, you have to develop a level of comfort. And I know it may not be overnight, but you have to work to develop a level of comfort to do things alone. And your fitness journey, that is independent. That's something you have to develop a comfort to do alone. So that means you may have to take walks alone. You may have to go to the gym alone. But I assure you, once you're doing those things, you're going to meet other people who are doing those things as well, probably alone. And now, guess what? You've come across some people who are on your same journey, the timeline that you can do those things with. So you may not have left the house with them, but when you show up, you meet them. So just keep that in mind. Don't just continue to just wait on someone or the next person to do something with you, whether that's your spouse, your siblings, your parents, your kids. Just get out there and just do it, because I assure once people see you do something, they'll be motivated to want to do something as well. That's kind of how it works. It's like everybody's looking for that person to do it first. And me, I'm the oldest of 4 kids, so I'm used to being the one to do it first. So I've done a lot of things in my life first because, child, wasn't nobody else to look for to do it. So if I was waiting on that, I wouldn't have accomplished pretty much any of the things that I've done, because majority of the things that I have done, like, I was the first to do it, like, in my family. I didn't have anyone to look to do it. So I'm kind of okay with just doing anything by myself. And I'm a married woman. I've been married October 1st. I was on my vacation celebrating my 20 years of marriage. So even though I'm married, I'm still very interdependent. I still can do a lot of things on my own, because prior to even getting married, I got married at 23. I still was just accustomed to just doing things on my own. So I can still do things on my own. And there's so many women out here that have this fear of doing things on their own. I don't get it. But listen, it's apparently a thing, because I hear more women than not talk about not wanting to do things on their own. And it's just like, all I think about is just how the world is just passing them by being that way. Because as someone who has been single before, it's been a long time, I know what it is when you are, the opportunities and the people that you can get into conversations with when you are by yourself versus if you're with a crowd of people, so it's just like, work on that, work on that. Do some inner soul searching, ladies and gentlemen. Develop a comfort of doing things on your own. Do you enjoy your own company? Because I like to say, like, if you don't enjoy your own company, how the hell do you expect somebody else to enjoy your company? Every day I also, tell women, ladies, people who I come in contact with, friends, loved ones, you all, do a check in the mirror. Look at yourself in the mirror and ask yourself, would I date me? Is your answer yes? Is your answer no? If your answer is no, then why is that? Do something about it. Your answer should be yes. So do a check in the mirror. Would I date me? So that means looking at how you look, how you carry yourself, your attitude, your behavior. Do that self-check. That's an accountability check. You ask yourself that regularly. Also, ask yourself, do I enjoy my own company? Because if you don't enjoy your own company, and that's starting with you doing some things by yourself, how do you expect someone else to? So accountability is accountability. So that's what it's about, accountability. So it's just really those little things, It's not a lot, y'all. In all, the moral of the story is that you just have to give a damn. You just have to give a damn. Take pride in yourself. Put in the effort. Put in the effort. Show up for yourself. Show up for yourself. Motivate yourself. Do self-talk for yourself. Whatever, if you need to say mantras to yourself. Whatever it is, whatever it takes to motivate yourself to keep going. Because you will be a motivator to someone else. I assure you, get ready. When you start changing, people will take notice, and guess what? They are going to have questions. People will want to hear your testimony. People love a good testimony. I know I love a good testimony. It motivates you. I know it motivates me. So do what you need to do. Create your testimony. So therefore, you can one day be prepared to share that testimony to another person, because they will need it. Guess what? They will create their testimony and be able to share that with someone else. That's how it is, That's how each one teach one. That's how it is, I like to say, or in my videos with saying, show up out there in the world in the way in which you want people to show up for you. That means be a light to someone. Like attracts like. Be a positive energy, because when you give off good energy, guess what? You get good energy in return. Like, really, that's how it's really, y'all, that's just that simple. I think a lot of times people just make it deeper than what it is, and people are like, well, why do I keep attracting this and that? It's like, what are you giving off? How is your energy? You think your energy is like that, but ask people close to you, like, how are you coming off? Because the telltale on whether or not you're really giving what you think you're giving is the response that you get from people. It's not what you think you're giving. A lot of people think that because they think a certain way, it's that way, but that's not how it is. The true way, or what's the telltale is your response from people. Your response from people. That is the telltale of what you're really giving. So when you know. So read the room. If people feel like you're giving off bad energy, you got a negative attitude, a negative disposition. I heard someone say, if 3 or more people are saying the same thing, guess what? It is true. I love it. 3 or more people. If 3 or more people are saying the same thing, then guess what? It is true. So get out your feelings. Get out your feelings. Hey, T Goddess, welcome back. Thank you. How you been, girl? Glad to see you. You've still been out there kicking out your content. I know I heard, it's been rough out there in these YouTube streets for us reaction channels, but keep going strong. Thank you for coming through. Thank you for your support. Hey, PM saying I'm late. Well, PM, your name, you in the PM. It's 11:59, so technically you early. You in the AM still. Virtuous says, gotta go. She catch you at the book reading. Yes, so you all make sure that you have your notifications on. We're picking back up tonight. Book reading. Last night I was on my backup channel. Sheik Speaks on it and covering the Florida, child. They was going through it with the weather, the hurricanes. It was a mess. We were following Hurricane Milton. So I did like a really long 10+ hour live stream, just following the updates. I had some, commentary and things on there, but a lot of it was just kind of watching the cameras, listening to the news. So if you're interested in seeing, the things that the camera caught, because it was a lot of craziness, child, go over to my backup channel, Sheik Speaks on it. So it's just like this channel name, Sheik Speaks, but add the 2 words on it. And that's my backup channel. That's the second channel that I'm growing over there. So make sure you all go over there and follow me. Check out that video. But it's a lot of interesting things that was caught on camera as, we waited for the Hurricane Milton to come through. So check that out. Tonight on this channel, my main channel, Sheik Speaks, we are picking up on part 2 of the book reading of what's the name of that book? Let me see. What's the name of the book? Breaking Cycles. This book, Breaking Cycles. So, Queen of Kings. If any of you are familiar with Queen of Kings, the popular YouTube channel, Rose Miller, the wife, the mama bear of the 4 babies. Her mother has a book. Janarda Jacobson is her mother. She has a book called Breaking Cycles, a story of breaking cycles of abuse. 2 days ago, we started reading this book. I, did a live reading on this book, so we got through like half of it. Tonight, my intentions is to get through the second half of this book. So far, it's been a great read. A lot of information. For me, it's allowed for me to have a lot of understanding as to why Rose Miller of Queen of Kings, why she behaves the way she behaves. Child, she is a product of her environment. But to me, I feel like as adults, it's no excuse because we all have the ability to make our own decisions and to do better. So, do better. But this is her mother's story, her survival of domestic violence. So if you're interested in hearing about Rose Miller of Queen of Kings' mother's story, follow me on this channel. We are picking up this evening, I believe at 6 o'clock. I have it 6 or 7. I have it scheduled. It's scheduled out there for the part 2 of this book reading. Hello, Amanda. You said, I go to the gym and do weight cardio and boxing as it works my whole body, etc. It's true. Many women let themselves go. Yes, I used to do boxing. My early 30s, I was doing that. So, yeah, it's unfortunate that a lot of women get comfortable. They let themselves go. I think a lot of women, especially when they get married, have children, they're like, hell, F it. I got my man. I got my babies. It is what it is. And I don't like that. I think it's disheartening. I don't think it's fair for themselves or even their partners or loved ones, but it seemed like it's a thing. I've seen one year there was these TikToks and these ladies were all like gloating on showing their pictures of what they look like when they got their man, and then versus what they look like today. And they were just like, and so listen, I say keep it tight. I just say keep it tight. Amanda says your body. Your body's your temple after all. I agree. Your body's your temple. You're just born with one, so you gotta take care of it. And that's always been my mindset since I could remember. So do what you can. Amanda says she does the kickboxing. I've done that. That's great exercise. If you can walk, if you can do the exercises that I do, just do something. I want to encourage you all to do something. Autumn said people get lazy for sure. Yes. It's easy to get lazy. I mean, I've had my seasons where I haven't always been consistent, but even during those seasons where I haven't always been consistent, I still try to be mindful as far as my food intake. So here's the thing. If you know that you're not putting in a lot of energy or effort into your physical fitness, you can't have a mindset of, okay, I'm going to still just go ham and eat all kinds of food. Like, you have to be like, okay, I know I'm not even getting a lot of exercise in, so let me make sure that I'm not overeating or doing too much with the food. You have to be conscious. So anything you do, you just got to be conscious about it. So if you know you're not getting the adequate physical workout in, make sure that you're not overeating. Or if you do know, okay, dang, I did overeat, let me make sure that I get up and put more effort into being active today. That's what it's about. Like, that's what I did just even coming off of vacation. It's like, oh, okay, I ate more than I normally do. When I get home, I know I got to get back on it and make sure I get on top of my fitness game. Everything starts in the mind. You have to be intentional because that's how you keep from things piling up. So you don't want to get set in this moment of I just don't give a damn. Like, that's just not what you want. Because when you develop a mindset of I don't give a damn, guess what? Your body start looking like you don't give a damn. And if that's not what you want to give, then baby, you got to do something. And that's not what I want to give, and I don't want you all to give that. So these are I talk about ways in which you can show up for yourself and look as though you give a damn. You want people to be like, damn, she give a damn, damn, he give a damn. Now, oh, she or he, they just don't give a damn. That's not what I'm trying to give off. So I want to definitely look like I care about myself and my well-being. Hello, D-Fit. You says, I feel weird not working out. I'm slightly addicted, and that's not good either. Got to find balance. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. I feel funny if I don't do something, at least if I miss more than 2 days. So I think that it's about a lifestyle, at least. So I don't know, when you talk about addicted, what does it mean? Like, it's a lifestyle. You develop a lifestyle, you develop a routine. And just like some people probably feel funny out of place when they not eating. You know, it's just about creating healthy habits. I think working out is a healthy habit, as long as it's not to the point of where now you just are malnourished. You, from a physical standpoint, you're just no longer healthy. You know, where you've just gotten too small, you don't have the adequate amount of body fat, things like that. So everything, you know, is about balance. Everything is about balance. Autumn said fitness is 80% diet and 20% gym consistently. Yeah, I agree. You know, for a long time, I didn't work out as hard as you all see me work out now, but it was just, you know, my eating. I just never was one to eat a lot. So I say if you can tackle them both from both angles, then, you know, that's going to help you get to your fitness goals faster. But mainly, definitely, I agree. It's that food intake part. It's definitely the food intake part. So I challenge you all, start today, cut your portions in half, reduce the amount of food that you're consuming at once. Just start there. Just start there. Good morning, Walter Kling. Good morning. DFit says, addicted like I have to do it every day or I feel weird like I crave it. The storm affected me working out, but I'm back on it. Okay. So, yep, everything is just about balance. So if you do feel like, you know, you're addicted to something, I know for me, when I feel like there's things that I'm addicted to, I'll try to intentionally go without and try, you know, so say, for example, you feel like you have to work out every day. Intentionally miss a day or two and work through that struggle or that emotion of what it felt like to miss that. And that's just kind of like your baby steps to try to kind of break away from something. But everything it in is balanced. What they say, too much of anything can be bad. So it's really the mentals, how you're viewing it. So I would just say start there with just practicing here in between, taking a break. Like, okay, I'm going to intentionally skip not working out today. Intentionally. I'm just not going to do it. I'm not going to do it. And then, you know, maybe turn that into 2 days or maybe even 3 days. But just start there to where you can develop a point to where you like, you know what, I'm good on the days that I don't work out and it's fine. So that's just kind of what I do when I find myself with just little things that I may feel like. I was like that, say, with certain, you know, I don't wear makeup and things like that. So there was a point where I would wear makeup and feel odd or different when I didn't have it on. So I would do that. I would intentionally go without until it got to a point to where it's like, oh, I'm Gucci, I'm good. Like, I don't even need it. Like, so it started with me having to and intentionally work through that discomfort of not having. And child, I put a little something on when I was on vacation for a couple of days, but I'm back to my normal self. So that's kind of how I break away from things that I feel like I've developed like an addiction to. Autumn says, D, join the gym, release dopamine, so it's probably you are addicted, but there's much worse things to crave. Keep up the good work. I agree. There's far worse things to crave. So if working out is your thing, it could be worse. But yeah, just kind of start by taking intentional breaks. But yes, that's what I have for you all. So make sure you all are following me on all my both channels. Chic Speaks on this main channel and Chic Speaks on it. So I am a smaller content creator. My backup channel, I'm on the road to getting 1,000 subscribers. So definitely please follow me over there. This channel, we over 2,000 subscribers and I'm just growing. Next big goal for myself is 5,000 subscribers. So please make sure you follow me over here and make sure you have the notification bell on so you know when I go live. So I was on vacation for a week, so I feel like I was out of the algorithm. So I'm trying to kind of get back in the algorithm and kick out this content. So I've been working hard. So I've been on it. Because I feel like YouTube was like, who are you? Who Chic Speaks? So I'm trying to remind YouTube who I am, who we are. Amanda said, to work out the gym, you have to get that workout bug. It takes a while to get into it, but once you do it, get into a routine and structure, the results will show. I agree, Amanda. Like, that's like with anything. Day one is always the hardest. That's why I encourage you all to keep going, because you don't want to have your day one every 90 days. Keep it going. Keep it going. Like I said, I went on vacation, so that was like the longest I'd gone without like exercising in like all summer. So but I was eager to get back. Like I was like, oh, I can't wait to get back to exercise, to get into my routine, because it's my lifestyle. It's my lifestyle. And I understand that it's how I'm able to maintain. So I have to keep it up, because if I say the hell with that, y'all be looking like them folks on the damn boat, and that wasn't an option. That is not an option. Can't do it. I can't do it, y'all. I can't do it. So I'm willing to put in the work. What are you willing to put in the work for? Anything worth having, child, is worth working for. And me having the body I have is worth working for. So what are you willing to work for? What are you willing to work for? Autumn says you'll be at 5K soon, I'm sure. Thank you, Autumn. I received that. Once results up, it's easy to want more. Yep. Once you get the results, you like, listen, bet what you got. 20 minutes. I got 40 today. I got 40 minutes in me today. That's how it is, you know. That's how it is. So I thank each and every one of you. You all take care of yourselves. Take care of one another. Check on your loved ones. I hope everyone in Florida is safe. It's a beautiful Thursday here in the beautiful state of Georgia. So, yeah. You all make sure you like, share, subscribe. I am Chic, and I will catch you on the next broadcast. Peace.